When you got money like that, when you got bread like that, you got to play fair. And what I mean is you can't be doing buster shit. You can't be doing dirtbag shit. You can't be dirty macking. You can't be playing with people when you a target like that. You have to play fair, because when you make enemies, not only do you have people who want to see you fall, now they have an incentive to see you fall, because when you fall, they can take your bag. And that's a fuel like no other. You understand? Oh, regular dude, you know, he do a chick dirty, he sell a chick some dreams or whatever, it's cool, whatever. But let you have a bag and do that. Now they getting lawyers involved, and now the lawyers want your bread because the lawyers gonna want her bread, and so they gonna, you know, soup her up and talk her into getting your bread and going all for it all the way. And they gonna tell her, you don't gotta pay me nothing right now. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, if you don't have to make enemies when you getting bread and when you building the empire, don't, if you don't have to make enemies. And that ain't even just for women. Y'all see me doing my thing. Y'all see me building my shit. If you look at other people, they in bullshit every other week. Somebody always trying to tear them down. I don't operate like that, because I come from where shit get real. So I knew coming into that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to live like that, because I lived like that before. And I realized back then, if you don't have to make enemies, don't. And again, that's not just with women. That's it just in general. If you don't have to have an enemy, it's pointless to have an enemy. Yeah, they say, oh, haters, is they let you know you're doing something right. If you ain't doing nothing, if you ain't got enemies, that's not true. That's not true. Now, I might have silent haters. Of course, I may have people that don't like me, but I don't have enemies. What do I need enemies for? Oh, they keep you sharp. No. You know what keeps me sharp? Not my enemies. Not bitches that's my enemies, or dudes that's my enemies. What keeps me sharp is knowing that I have an empire to protect. I have an empire to build, and I have children to take care of. That keeps me sharp. That keeps me on my toes, because I have people dependent on me, and not just my children. I got people working for me, and I got an empire. Guys, y'all depend on me. So that keeps me sharp. I don't need an enemy to keep me sharp. Enemies, war wastes time, and war wastes resources. It takes money to go to war, right? How am I going to sell the ladies' man bundle and I'm doing videos back and forth with a YouTube beef? How am I going to fucking make money? And I'm trying to defend my honor because somebody's slandering me and shit. So I'd stay out the way, and I treat people fairly. You know, with this whole shit, everybody attacking Fresh. I'm not attacking Fresh, because I told him this in his face, you know, on the show, but not this in depth. But I'm not even talking bad about him. I'm just using his situation as an example, because it don't only happen to him. But, you know, people using this to tear him down, call him a simp and all that shit. They basically create enemies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't need enemies, you don't have to create, you know, it's pointless, because now you're going in a war back and forth, and then, you know, it's just pointless for me. But I said all that to say, you definitely don't want your enemy to be women. You definitely don't want your enemy to be women, especially a woman you got ties to, especially a woman who got dirt on you. You don't want your enemy, because you can't fight them the way that you could fight the dude. They got way more support than you. Even if they're wrong, you still wrong. Jonathan Majors literally was just on camera running for his life from a white bitch, right? A white chick, excuse me. Running from his life for his life. Literally, like, he moved her out the way because she was hitting on him, and he ran down the street. This nigga still got convicted. Johnny Depp, the chick did him so dirty, dragged him. Yeah, he won, but don't nobody even care that he won. They still on her side. Ain't no woman came out and spoke bad about her. You see what I'm saying? The system ain't came out and spoke bad about it. There ain't been one news article about her. What does that tell you? You can't beat them. So it's if you got money and there's an incentive to bring you down, you don't want your enemy to be women. And I said that to say you got to play fair. And the thing is, when you got money and resources and you got status and you got clout, you don't have to play mind games. You don't have to sell people dreams. That shit, you don't have to do that. And this is something that I told him on the show. When I went on Fresh and Fit, I told them, be careful with that. Be careful with that, bro. They're going to come back and get you. You can't fight that.